Good morning, or no, it's afternoon. I already went out and got the mail, so it's afternoon. I just got back this week from the FDA hearings, and I spoke before them, and it was perfect timing that I went there because today is my 1-year explant anniversary. Got my implants out 1 year ago today, and I feel great. All 50 symptoms I'll talk about in a second, in case you have breast implants and you're sick and you don't know why and the doctors can't figure it out. I'll tell you why. So it is, and I'll try to read these comments. I'm not good at Facebook Live. Hi Kim, hi Mom, and hi Tom, and Jim. Oh, hi Jim. Aww. And Shadow. So I went to the FDA hearings and I spoke before them, and everything I was supposed to say to them, I didn't. I had a whole thing written out to read, to sit there and read, and you can see at one point I just drop it and just start talking to them because I guess what sticks out for me, I had 50 symptoms. The worst of them was the depression. It became like suicidal depression towards the last 3 years. It was nonstop, texting my husband every day. I don't know why I don't just die in my sleep. I wish I could go drown in the lake. It was horrible. I didn't think I'd get emotional. It's a dark place, and I never want to go back there again. And I'm telling you, since they pulled the implants out, it's gone. And when I sat down at the hearing, a gal named Deb York tapped on my shoulder and asked me if I could be part of her study. And I said yes. And she's been studying the heavy metals in breast implants since 2004, I believe she said. And they have gobs of heavy metals in them. They have lead, platinum, mercury, I believe, nickel. There's gobs of heavy metals, plus the silicone shell, which your body reacts to. And I have friends who have implants and they're not reacting, but honestly, I think your time is coming. I think they're ticking time bombs in all of us. It depends on your body chemistry, and not if you're going to react. I think it's when you're going to react. So enjoy the ride while you can, because I really think we all react to them sooner or later. I had them for 20 years and immediately got depressed. Not the suicidal depression, just got depressed, immediately started getting inflammation, immediately chronic fatigue. Felt like I was full of concrete when I would try to jog and work out, and I loved to work out, and didn't have an ounce of fat on me when I got them. And my son was 7 years old, and I couldn't figure, I just, the symptoms happen and you don't even know. I never connected it to the implants. You don't realize, hi Grant. I gotta remember to look. I'm not good at Facebook Live. And Scott Barnes, and hi Tom. And let me see who else I may have missed. And Mike, oh, Henry. Hi everybody. I didn't connect any of the dots to the implants. And so that's why I'm going public, because there's a Facebook page, Healing Breast Implant Illness with Nicole. And if it wasn't for that website, or that Facebook page and her website, I don't know what kind of shape I would be in right now, and I don't know if I would even be here, because the depression got so bad. And so that's what I was saying. So I sat down at the hearing after I had just spoke, and this gal taps me on the shoulder and she says she's been researching it, and she wonders if I'm allergic to nickel, because she's connecting maybe the depression that people get from implants to nickel. And I said, oh, is there a connection? You know of a connection with depression and implants? And she's like, oh yeah, don't you? And I'm like, no. I was just up there being honest, because you find out when you do that, you're not the only one who is going through something, so I threw it out there, and no, I really didn't know that there was a connection with implants and depression. Well, she starts showing me all this proof that she has been researching for years. Hi, Ray. Hi, Roxanne. And Mike, that she's been researching for years, and there's all kinds of documented stuff on people getting suicidal depression from implants. It's documented. I'm going to all my doctors telling them I'm depressed. They're putting me on antidepressants, which would never work. They never worked for me. I'd feel good for 2 weeks and then I'd get worse. My brain fog, I was getting so brain dead, I couldn't remember anything. So they put me on ADD medication. That worked, but then it wouldn't work. Or it would make my lower back spasm really bad. And oh, I just lost my connection a little bit. Hey, Chris. Hi, Mike. Hi, Roxanne. I'm getting better at looking down at who's watching. So anyway, I just think people should know, because 300,000 of us a year get implants. She never listens to me, but let's see if she does. No, she listened. 300,000 women a year get implants. Plus, let's not forget, there's men getting calf implants that bodybuilders and men are getting. There are butt implants everybody's getting. So it's not just breast implants, and it's not just women, and it's also silicone that they insert the pacemakers in before they put them in you. People are reacting to, and hip replacements that people are reacting to. So this is not just breast implants. So you might think that you're not interested in this, but you should be, because you know somebody who's going to have a hip replacement. I don't know about knee replacements, but I definitely know hip replacements have been causing issues. And also IUDs, would never get one of those. Also mesh for bladder. Bladder mesh and mesh that they use for breast reconstruction. So you take the cancer off on your breasts. Hi, Chris. Hi, Mike. Hey, Chris, how's it down the lake from you? Beautiful out today. Let me see if I can get the lake. If I touch, oh, there it is. Look at that. Now you can see the lake behind me. There you go. Turn my camera. Anyway, so you might think that this is you know, just us women being vain and getting breast implants, and then the piece that WXYZ ran, and they posted it online. Shame on all you horrible people. Shame on you for sitting there making your comments. Oh, well, you should have known. You put something foreign in your body. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, what do you think? You know, but we were told they were safe, and they're putting these in for people with breast reconstruction. Oh, well, that's okay because they had breast cancer. Well, okay, so it's okay that they want to feel more like a woman because they lost a breast, but women that didn't have breasts, it's not okay for us. It's still cosmetic either way, still cosmetic, so shame on you. And you just feel like you have to pipe up and make your little comments. Well, gee, do you say that to your friend who smoked cigarettes and died of lung cancer? Did you walk in their hotel room and say, oh, well, you should have known, sticking cigarettes in your mouth and smoke? No shit, you know? I mean, shut up. Why don't you just shut up and go crawl in a hole? That's right. Keep your little comments to yourself. I'm sick of you jackwagons. You're the reason that women feel insecure to begin with, because we probably were on the playground with you, you little bullies. All you men and women, you bullies on the playground bullying people, and that's what makes people insecure. And then they go get breast implants, and then you dog them when they're adults. You never outgrew it. So I'm sick of you. So anyway, so this isn't just breast implants. This is pacemakers, IUDs, hip replacements, mesh for bladders, mesh for hernias, mesh for breast reconstruction. Textured breast implants are terribly bad. They're linked to cancer, a man-made cancer. Did you know that? That is only caused by breast implants. You can only get that cancer from the breast implants. Nobody else gets this cancer, and it's linked to it. And that's what I had for 12 years, and I was told they were safe and they were lifetime, and I'd be put in the ground, I'd look like shit, and my breast implants would look great. Well, they lied. They lied. Breast implants are only good for 8 to 10 years, and I had a rupture, and they replaced them with smooth, and both sets were saline. So don't think that you're safe because you have saline. Saline are what almost killed me. So just letting you all know. Oh, hi, Janet. Let me see who's on here. I get a little riled up. I'm Irish. My mother's probably laughing right now. Plus, I'm half English too, so we'll slap you in the face and you won't even know that we insulted you. The Irish, we just slap you in the face and we did. So, see, I got both sides of it. Erin and hi, Aunt Levita. Hi, Evelyn, and oh, hi, Jessie May. Aw, thank you, Jessie. And Peggy, and oh my gosh, you guys are so cute, all of you. Janet, Erin. Oh, hi, Roxanne. And Mary. Hi, Mary, how are you? And Kim. Anyway, so I just want to let you know, today's my 1-year anniversary, and the brain fog got so bad. The last 3 years really took me down. The brain fog was so bad, I was out to lunch with some girlfriends, and I was telling a story, and I went totally blank right in the middle of the story, and just sat there like this, and they're like, what? And I go, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, well, you were talking about this and that and this and that. No, you're going to have to give me more than that. Yeah, you were talking about this and that and this and that. Nope, not ringing any bells. I was totally blank. That was happening all the time. We would watch shows. My husband and I would watch shows here, like our favorite shows, and the next night I'd say, do you want to watch whatever? And I'd go and I'd be like, we didn't see that one yet. And he's like, yeah, we watched all of them. And I'm like, no, we didn't see those. We just watched them all last night. We did. It was total blackouts. Not from drinking, trust me. The implants do something to your brain, and they have proven now, and they're not telling people. It is proven that they mess with you, and they messed with my entire personality. I was getting mean, really mean. So, hi, Mary. Aw, thank you, Mary. Hi, Chris. Yes, so they change your entire personality. So if you know somebody with them and their personality is changing, you kind of might cut them some slack and tell them they need to go get their implants out. But the depression got really bad, and my lower back pain was so bad, and we couldn't figure out what it was. I had an MRI. That doctor, I just wrote a nasty thing about him online. He told me it was all in my head because he couldn't find anything wrong with me, and then proceeded to give me a shot in my lower spine, even though it was all in my head. A little curious about that. Nobody could find anything with my back, excruciating back pain. I had to quit wearing heels and quit carrying a purse, and now I wore heels all at the hearings. The entire 5 days I was there, I wore heels, most of it, and I had no problem, no back problem, none. And my back problem's totally gone since surgery. My elbow pain I had since 20 years, has been gone since the day of surgery. My head ringing took 4 months to go away. It was like tree frogs were in my head. Hi, Lori and Julie. Oh, hi, Aunt Levita. I pray people listen to me too. Thank you. It's embarrassing to put it out there, but someone's got to do it, and so I'm going to do it. And if it wasn't, yeah, it's embarrassing to come forward. It's not like you want to tell everyone you had breast implants and that you became suicidal. But if I hadn't been on a boat with a lovely group of ladies on this lake that I had just met, they didn't even know me. They just met me and invited me a couple days later out on the lake, and we're all openly talking, and that's when my friend Annette was telling all her symptoms, and I'm sitting there thinking, I have all those issues. I had heart problems that were like AFib. I went to my mom's heart doctor with her. She's got AFib, and they're asking her all these questions, and I'm thinking, God, maybe I have AFib. Why was I never diagnosed with AFib? 3 times I had a heart monitor strapped on me for like a couple days, and then you'd go drop it off. 3 times things show up on it. They told me my bottom half of my heart was jumping the top. Not to worry about it. It felt like somebody was squeezing my heart, and it would stop, and then all of a sudden it would go boom, 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 and catch up, and then you'd get lightheaded, and couldn't figure it out. Stress tests, nothing. I got scoped. My throat was closing up. I got tested, and they told me it was anxiety. I said, I can't get any air. It's like I can't get a full breath of air. Thank you, Chris. Hi, Gary. Thank you, Roxanne. Hi, Laura. Oh, hi, Laura. Laura, you want to come on camera with me? I can bring you on, I think. Oh, some people it says I can bring them on, and it doesn't say you. I can bring you on, though. You want me to? Tell me if you do. Laura is, let me tell you about Laura. Laura Bowden was my roommate in Washington for the FDA hearings. And if you Google, I always just type in Laura on Oprah, and it's from, I think, October of 1995, but I'm not sure. And there's always this picture of this long-haired guy. It looks like Vidal Sassoon or somebody. And if you watch it, she's the blonde, like with the big blonde hair from the 80s and 90s. And she gives the CEO of Dow Corning, there's a little fly here, the CEO of Dow Corning, she gives him hell from the audience. Oh my gosh. Well, Laura was my roommate, and Laura also got up at the FDA hearing because she wasn't scheduled to speak. So at the end of the first day, they said, well, we're done with the hearing, and we'll be back tomorrow. And she marches up there. I got it on film. I just have to trim it, Laura, and I don't know how to trim it because it was a Facebook Live video. So I got to figure out how to trim that down and send that to you. But I got her marching up to the podium, almost demanding. She asked nicely, but she asked him, and then she gave him that look. And I'm sure they had all of us staring at them, and there would have been an uproar if they didn't let her speak, so they let her speak. And so she spoke. Hi, Gary. Oh, I would love that. You should come out to my house, Gary, and I'll take you on the boat, and we'll do the interview. Yeah. Hi, Mary. Oh, my gosh, and Mary Roth. Mary I worked with in Phoenix. Oh, Mary I worked with in Phoenix at Y95 and KOY Radio. And one night, we worked on the overnight shifts together. I was on the FM and she was on the AM. And I walked across the hall and I'm like, I don't feel well. I was in my early 20s. I don't feel well at all. So an hour or two goes by. I walk in again. I'm like, Mary, I really don't feel well. I'm so sick. She's like, you're gray. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel well. So I call the boss and I say, and he was such a jerk, pencil neck geek. We all know who that is if you worked with us. So I call him, Michael, I'm really sick. I need to leave. I'm terribly sick. Well, no, you finish out your shift. And I said, I can't. I'm so sick. Well, he doesn't want me to leave, right? So I put all the carts in the machine and I put them on automatic and I go across the hall and I tell Mary, I'm going to drive myself to the emergency room because something's terribly wrong. And so she's now handling the AM and the FM side. And sounds good to me too, Gary. So she's handling both sides. I go to the hospital. They leave me sitting for 8 hours. 8 hours. They can't figure out what's wrong with me. They do an ultrasound, which took forever. Like, it was like this machine, and they just left it on top of me, like hovering over me for I don't know how long. Still couldn't find anything. So now I can't even breathe. Like, they keep telling me to lean down so they can examine me. And I said, I can't breathe when you lay me down. So they get mad at me and say, either you lay down and let us examine you, or we're going to just call for the surgeon. So I said, well, call for the effing surgeon. And I screamed it really loud, except I didn't say effing. I said, surgeon, get him now. And so all of a sudden, here comes the surgeon, and he pushes on my stomach again. He's like, get an operating room now. And he said, I'm going to put you down as appendicitis, but I know you don't have appendicitis. Hi, Bill. Bill's another one from KOY and Y95 in Phoenix. Oh, I love all you guys. And so it ends up, he opens me up, and it was a golf ball size ruptured ovarian cyst. and I was bleeding internally. There was a pint and a half of blood in my lower abdomen, so that's why every time they laid me down, I couldn't breathe. And yeah, and they're messing around with me. I'm telling you, I have lost faith in the medical community. I really have. There's a handful of doctors I trust, and most of them can suck wind at this point. I don't know how you're so smart and you're not connecting the dots and you're not listening. There's 72, almost 73,000 women on this breast implant site, this Facebook page now, with all the same symptoms and complaints, and you're still in denial. Why? Because your cash cow train is going to leave the station? Because implants, you're bringing so much money with your implants? Well, too bad. Too bad, because you're killing women with them. And that's why you're shutting us down. Oh, we don't want to see a panic like on the Channel 7 piece that they ran. Oh, we don't want to cause a panic. Why not? Women are suicidal. Women are dying. Women are pulling cancer off and getting mastectomies and then putting cancer right back on their chest and dying because you're putting cancer right back on them because of these stupid implants. And you're not telling people. You know, all I was asking for was a warning. I deserved a warning, a piece of paper sent home with me. But you know what? Nobody sent that home. I don't know anybody who got a warning. I don't know anybody who, a year ago when I told them, I think my implants are making me sick, you know what they kept saying? Oh, so you want us to pull them out and put new ones in? No, I want you to listen to me. They're poisoning me. Why would I have you put a new set in? Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. When I had a rupture in 2010, I told them they're too big. I never liked them. They've always been too big on my tiny frame. I would like to have them smaller. Why didn't he say, if you want them smaller, why don't I pull them out and do a breast lift, which is what I have now, and I love. I'm perfectly happy with them. Bigger than before I even started this whole freaking nightmare. No, he pulled them out and put bigger ones in. Yep. After my husband and I sat there telling him we want them smaller. Please don't make them bigger. I want them smaller. We don't like them that big. And he went from a C to a D on one side and a double D on the other. So I was lopsided for the last 8 years and couldn't wear a bra. I hated them. So these doctors, I'm telling you, somebody needs to investigate the doctors, the manufacturers, and the FDA should be investigated for burying all this evidence for all these years. The FDA, hi Amber, is burying evidence. Hi Jeff, you always say that. I'm happy. I am happy too though. Hi Steve. Hi Amber. Hi Mike. How are you doing, Mike? So anyway, everything's gone. I think they should ban the textured implants. You know, not everybody's reacting to these implants, but they're saying 20% of us react. Okay, that's 20% that has been reported. Doctors are not reporting this. And I guarantee you, I go back to my doctors, even the one in Lansing. If I go back to and she's the one who probably saved my life too, by putting me on an anti-inflammatory diet, because my inflammation level was at a 277 and is supposed to be under 10 or 20. So she put me on an anti-inflammatory diet and got it down to 45 right before my surgery. Still, it's supposed to be under a 10 or 20 and it was still at a 45. So still double, but it was at a I was locking up like a little old lady and I'd get out and I couldn't move. So if I didn't keep moving and walking and forcing myself to work out and shoveling snow and it took the life out of me to take a shower and blow dry my hair. In fact, I could hardly lift the hairdryer because I had no strength. I was losing all my hand strength and my joints and muscle fatigue. I could barely blow dry my hair. Now I'm fine. Now I feel like I'm 30 again. Hi, Chris. Chris is another Arizona. Hi, Chris. Chris and I work together at KQEZ, Easy Country in Arizona. Hi, Pat. And so That's all gone, all the muscle fatigue. It was terrible. And all these symptoms pile on. And then my friend Annette tells me June or July of 2017 on the boat out here that she thinks it's my implants. I ignored her for 6 months. This is what I'm telling you. This is why I'm coming forward. I ignored her. I thought she was like, there is no way that my elbow pain, my neck pain, my back pain, my depression, all of this is caused by breast implants. What are you talking about? You're crazy. You are, and I didn't know her, so I'm thinking, okay, you crazy bird. Well, I was the crazy one. So December of 17, now I won't even come out to play hardly anymore. I won't pick up the phone when my dad calls. My poor dad. I just kept ignoring his phone calls. I didn't have the energy. Hi, dear, how are you? And I wouldn't tell him. Just always would say, I'm just really tired, or I just wouldn't tell him. Believe it. I get on this Facebook page, and there's 29,000 women with all the same symptoms as me, and all my symptoms, all of them. So I go back in the office and I tell I got the iPad with me, and I said, listen to this. So I read it to him, and my husband says, did you write that? No, someone else did. So I read him another one. Oh, did you write that one? No, someone else did. And he says, have you posted something? And I said, no, but they're all telling my same story. There was 29,000 women telling my same story, identical. Now there's almost 73,000 of us. And that was only a year and 4 months ago. I mean, but only 20% of women get reactions to breast implants. No, that's only 20% that the doctors have reported. And what I was saying was, I guarantee my doctors haven't even reported this, even though I've gone BII, shame on you. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they can say only 20% of us are sick. That's only 20% that has actually been reported. There's 73,000 of us that have not been reported, I guarantee you, that are sitting here comparing notes, and that's only because the rest of you don't even know about this. I didn't know. I ignored it. There was no way it was my implants, but it is. And your whole personality can change, trust me. And your body will balloon up, and I would work out sometimes 2 hours a day. And I sat in that doctor's office in Lansing saying I work out 2 hours a day. 1 hour in the morning, 1 at night, sometimes 2.5 hours. And I'm gaining weight. And I'm eating right. Well, it's because what I was eating was, I was reacting to everything. And now I have no food intolerances. Where'd those go? Totally gone. I've been eating tree nuts. I had an allergy test and I was reacting to tomatoes and tree nuts. I eat everything now. So anyway, it's been 1 year. All 50 symptoms are gone. What else could I share with you that you could help somebody with? The brain fog and the depression, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here's what I want to tell you about. Children. Women who have implants and you have children are getting quite sick. They're coming out with all kinds of ailments from women who have breast implants in and then get pregnant. And then if you breastfeed your children with the implants, prepare to have even more illnesses. I'm not saying every child comes out with illnesses, but there's lots of children who are being connected to women who have implants in and they give birth. And then also if they breastfeed, they're coming out with asthma. They have all kinds of allergies. They have gut pain, skin rashes, bone and joint pain like fibromyalgia symptoms, stiffness. They have speech impediments. They're chronically ill all the time, low-grade fevers for no reason. Not warned about getting an autoimmune disease when I got implants. I wasn't warned there was all kinds of toxic heavy metals in the silicone shell. I wasn't warned that I could get sick. I wasn't warned of anything, nothing. And you know there's an insert that's supposed to come out, a 60-page insert they're supposed to give to every patient. Well, you're on the operating table by the time they open those packs of implants up and put them in you, and it either goes in the garbage or they don't care to give it to you. I don't know anybody who ever said that they got an insert back from their implants, a warning packet from the manufacturer. Nobody. And never was the doctor informative. The doctor never told us. Why would they? Because you're going to come back in 10 years with a rupture or a capsular contracture and you're going to have to replace them and cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. They don't care that we're getting sick. They know we're getting sick. They know it. They're in denial, and all these doctors on the news sitting there saying, oh, no, they're perfectly safe. You liars. You're lying. You're either lying or you're stupid. And I don't know how you're a doctor and you're not connecting the dots. Give me a break. I have a high school diploma and I can connect the dots quicker. That's about it. I don't want to keep everybody too long, but it's my 1 year anniversary, so holla, and there we go, Michigan, although it's probably backwards, right? Oh, and this is my cross that I found in Sam's Club because I'm Catholic, and so I'm in the lobby when we were in Washington, and there was a priest. There was like priests in the lobby, so I'm like, hey, could you bless my cross? And so he did. And so my friend's like, what, is that a thing? I've never heard of that. I go, well, no, I've never heard of it either, but it's a thing now. So I got my cross blessed by a priest. And then this is my necklace to raise money. And it's Breast Implant Illness. And it's got the date of my explant on it. And it's got my hashtag BII, Breast Implant Illness. And then this one is for suicide awareness or suicide prevention, I guess. So I got these on Etsy, these two. And these are to raise money for breast implant illness awareness. So I can give you the link if y'all want to support us. And thank you to all of you who supported us and donated for our trip to Washington, because it gave us each some cash to help pay for our travels and our hotel. And that's my phone. And it's probably time to go. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Hey, happy to answer any questions below this. Oh, hi, Kevin. There's my hubby watching. You want to come on camera? Huh? He's gonna say no. I'm gonna wave to him. Kevin, you want to come tell everybody what a nightmare it's been for 20 years? He's not. Hi, Kimmy. Kim Palmer Sass is one of my best childhood girlfriends. Oops, I lost all my comments. There we go. We have been friends since I think 77 or 78, when she came to Chesterland, Ohio, and came to our school. In fact, I think you got Judy's locker when Judy left. You got Judy's locker. So Kim and I have been friends since 1978. The website where you found the other women with the same symptoms, the website is healingbreastimplantillness.com. healingbreastimplantillness.com. And then the Facebook page is, I think it's Breast Implant Illness and Healing with Nicole, or it's either Healing Breast Implant Illness with Nicole. Whichever one, you'll find it. Make sure it says with Nicole. And I can give you the link. I can put the link, I'll put the link to it under this post. Let me look real quick. I can look on my phone while I have all of you. Hi, Paula. Paula's got the most beautiful skin. Hi, Lisa. Okay, let me see. Breast implant. Hold on, I'm finding Nicole's Facebook page. Oh, wait, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I think I hit my live camera on my phone. Breast. Oh, now I can't type. Here we go. It's Breast Implant Illness. I'll show you it too so you know what it looks like. Breast Implant Illness and Healing by Nicole. That's what you want. That's the site. There's other ones out there, but I really don't know why. Because, I mean, it's like you're reinventing the wheel. This was the first one out there, and now there's other pages that have started, but I don't know why we're all not just on the same page. But, I mean, so 72.6 thousand members now. There was 29,000 in December of 2017. Anyway, so that's what you want to look for. And then you can also go to the website and do the website, which is healingbreastimplantillness.com, I believe. I should silence my phone when I do this, huh? But it's spring. Anyway, all right, so happy 1-year anniversary, and if you have any questions, you can either feel free to message me privately, or you can just ask them on here after I shut this off, and I'll be happy to try to answer all of them. But 1 year, symptom-free. I don't even get headaches. I get nothing. I had migraine prescriptions for migraine medicine. I had ADD meds. I had bioidentical hormones, thyroid meds. My thyroid's right as rain now. No problems with my thyroid anymore. I was on thyroid meds. Haven't taken those since the day of surgery. I don't get headaches anymore. I used to get migraines. Not getting those anymore. Allergies are gone. Everything's gone. Everything is gone. I don't have one ailment. Nothing. Nothing. So, hi, Carol. All right. Thank you, Lisa. I'm happy to. Oh, hi, Paula. You are so sweet. It is beautiful weather here. Yeah, you want to see? Everyone want to see before I turn it off? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's getting towards summer. There we go. It's fabulous here. Fabulous. There's the deck. There's the deck where you sat, Carol. Carol's our neighbor here. We had drinks out on the deck last summer. All right, well, nice talking to all of you. Nice seeing all of you, especially when I'm healthy and I have no ailments. So breast implants suck. And don't listen to these doctors on all the TV shows, because they have to get the doctor in there to say, oh, breast implants are safe. Only a small percent are getting sick. Liars. You know what? More are getting sick and you aren't telling anybody, or you're not connecting the dots. But I'm going to get on a rant again, so I'm going to hang up and say goodnight, Gracie. So Thank you, Carol. Yes, it's a beautiful spring day, and I think I might even go out for a walk. So, adios, everybody. Nice talking to you, and thanks for tuning in, and spread the word. And shame on the FDA. Pull your heads out of your asses. I don't know how to shut it off, though. How do you? Oh, finish. There we go, the finish button.